Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Craft the World. And on this episode, we're going to continue where we left off. Now, I think what we're going to do on this episode is concentrate on making our house look a little bit better and upping the comfort rating. Now, the reason for doing the comfort, for those of you who may not be aware of it, is it helps your dwarves sleep better and faster, and therefore when they get damaged, it takes them like a couple seconds to recharge all the way back to full life if you've done enough. And I think we kind of need that. There's a lot of stuff in this this level that we really need to fight, and we just haven't gotten to that point where we can actually, you know, repair fast enough to kind of keep up with it. It's taken quite a long time, so let me see. What is there that we need to do first? Let's look at the actual list and see what's the next thing on it. I guess we can get to the stone? Or no, the expert construction maybe? Steel ladders are there? No, we don't really need any of that. Advanced stoneworking, that kind of stuff would be pretty nice, and advanced decorating. Okay, so we can get to this point, I think, which actually will help us out. So let's see, what do we need to get to that? We need square windows. Square windows are pretty nice, actually. I like those. And we can finally build some wooden towers, so that would help out dramatically once we finish off this Chinton stuff. And I believe we actually have a few pieces left, so all we need is like the boots or the breastplates. We can actually take those off of our guys. We have enough to do what, one pair of boots? Yeah, just enough to do one pair of boots, which will actually level us up. So let's take those off of this guy and go back in there and make that real quick. What do we got here? There we go. So we haven't made one of these yet, so we still have to go find the ingredients. We got the Chinton. There we go, 2 of those. Double click on it, fills it, and we make it. That should, there we go. That actually leveled us up. And I got to remember to put that back on before we do too much other than that. Let's see. We can do stone. I think the stone wall is going to look pretty cool. And the flower relief, I think, will be kind of cool as well. So let's do a little bit of all of it. So we got 113. Let's see, auto-filled everything if you put it right in the center. You need to build a workshop. Oh, crap. We got to do that first. Okay, let's see if we can find that, and we'll do that real quick. In fact, before we do, there's just so many things I want to do, guys. So many things. Okay, it's still making the food, okay? I figured, you know, we could do a little bit of that and get that a little bit higher level as well. Where is the workshop? Where is it? No, that's a workbench. Let's go in there and look at that real quick. Workshop. There it is. And I need a table, a large table. I could take one of the ones I already have, but I think I'm just going to go ahead and make another one real quick. It doesn't take that many resources. It does, however, have to wait for them to make it. That could be a chore in itself, depending on how quick they want to do that. Although none of my dwarves are really doing anything else to speak of, so they have a high priority when I tell them to do something. We're going to come down here and get this spider, because this is kind of annoying me that he's here. And he's grab behind the stuff as well, because I don't like having him in my base. He's kind of, the cobwebs are nice. They're a nice little resource to have, but at the same time, since on this episode we're going to be worrying about our base and making it a little bit better, you know, I want to clear up some of this stuff. We're going to make this room a little bit bigger as well, probably all the way to about right there. And we'll probably do the same with here. Yeah, I guess we could do it that way. We'll do it all the way out this way. Now we'll leave that there. Okay. They don't all have to be the same size, but I like it that way. I like having as much, you know, symmetry in my levels as possible, because it allows me to really kind of look at the screen very, very easily and be like, okay, this is where we're at. This is where we need to go. You know, I can see everything very, very clearly. So some of these guys need to go to bed as well. That's going to be a problem. I have about 20 minutes before the next wave, so let's see. Can we make this yet? No, we actually need more wood, dang it. Okay, well, we're going to go off and mine some more wood. We always need more wood. I can never get enough of this stuff, especially since we're doing traps. Let's grab this. Grab these as well. I do, at some point, want to go off exploring the map a little bit more. I mean, there's really not a whole lot to the map, unfortunately, so... But, you know, it's just cool. Like, if you look at the area, there's a lot to it. There's creatures up here. I would love to maybe build a giant island up here in the shape of like a skull, almost from like Goonies or something like that. I think that would kind of go good with the backdrop and with everything that's going on. We got a lot of stone over here. I want to come over here and gather that. We probably will need this stone fairly soon, because now we're getting into making that, you know, the stoneworking and stuff. So that could be a whole task that we come over here and get this. Looks like there's something down here too in the little corner. Almost might be a little entrance to something down here. I could always expose it by using that spell, but I don't really want to do that. I like going off and finding it myself and seeing what's there with my dwarves. It's dangerous, but it's usually highly rewarding. And I still can't pick these guys up because I haven't built the fence yet, and I can't build the corral or the stable, whatever you want to call it, until they finish making this food. And they are taking their sweet little time doing it. So I'll put down a portal, help them out there. Most of them are up here chopping wood down, I would assume. Yes, they are, finally. Okay. Now, can I make that? That's not the right one. Make sure I make the right one. Otherwise, we have to come all the way back. 13 is not a good number, but we'll do it. Let's see. Iron pickaxe. Got some sand here. I got plenty of sand. Wow, where did I get all that sand from? I don't even remember harvesting all that. We'll make one of these. I usually prefer to make at least 2 of the workbenches at any given time, but in this one, you know, I don't really have the guys to spare so that 2 guys can sit there and work on the workbenches, and so I'm okay with just having, you know, one of them around if I have to. And I really don't have the space for it right now either, so we'll put that over here. And we'll have a couple beds over here just so that these guys can work late if they have to. Which is clearly something they're having to do quite a bit. So let's put a portal over here. That way they're able to get over here and actually start making some of the stuff I want them to make. Let's see where are those reliefs. We'll click on that. Come in here. Tell them to make some of these. I think I'm going to go with... Let's go with 42. That sounds like a good number. Now what about the other one? We can make some of these stone walls. That one actually we can make quite a few of because it takes sand, water. Water is something we're not, you know, highly available on the map. We get it any chance we get, but it's still one of those things that unless you are constantly going out and looking for more, you're gonna run out fairly soon. And you use water in a lot of things, including potions and things of that sort. So, what about these stone columns? Can we do any of these? We'll do a few of those. It only takes stone, so let's double-click on that. Double-click on that. We'll make 10 of these because I don't think we've ever used these, to be honest. And I think it'd be fairly cool to do, you know, some kind of giant room with those pillars in them or something like that. So we'll try them out and see how well that works. We do have those guys still harvesting wood, so I'll wait until they're done, and then we're gonna go harvest some stone. Oh, these guys are still up here. Why are you guys just standing there? You have resources on you. There's plenty of resources over here for you to pick up, and yet you're still standing there? I don't know. These guys boggle my mind sometimes what their priorities are. They definitely do like teasing me quite a bit. It's almost as if they have a sense of humor and they know what they're doing. I swear, guys, it just seems like that sometimes because they, like this guy right here, what is he doing? If I wasn't paying attention, this guy right here would be stuck up here for who knows how long. Just kind of chilling, just having a good vacation. Let's go back and rest or do something just to get you out of here. Okay, you guys are finally away from that area. Oh my god. Okay, so we're going to come over here and we're going to mine the entire mountain. Or at least as much as we can possibly get. There we go. Oh, we got to destroy that, unfortunately. But that will get them through the portal at the very least. I think we're going to go with the... probably shouldn't have done it up there. Probably should have done it down here now that I'm looking at it. This portal's going to be in the sky here in a few minutes. So I'll have to put some of my scaffolding down. But, you know, you live and you learn on that one. I should have done a little bit better there. Wow, this is a lot of freaking stone. It's 2 layers thick, probably, so... Yep. Well, at least some of it is, not all of it. Grab it. Grab it. Grab the back while you do it, otherwise you guys are going to have to use a lot of scaffolding. Come on. You know you want to. Oh, no, we lost a piece up here. Come on. You guys grabbed everything else. Man, they're digging through this stuff so quickly, guys. This is amazing. So they can come through the portal, but they can't climb up because now there's no backdrop to it. So we're gonna have to use most of our scaffolding here just to allow them to use that portal. Okay, you finally got that. We'll take the scaffolding down, and we're gonna put it up here. In fact, I'll tell them to stop harvesting this one in the middle, just so that they can use that portal until it's already completely gone, because I think it has like 8 minutes left. I don't want to waste that power. Archer's Book increases the damage and accuracy of ranged weapons. In fact, while we're at it, I'm going to come in here and throw those boots back on this guy. I know you guys probably forgot or thought I forgot about it, and I did. But I did remember, so we're coming back in here. I got some weapons here. Which one is better? That one's 25, and this one's 20. Okay, I don't think I have any melee guys left, but we're going to give... You're already an archer, you're an archer. You're nothing yet, and you got a really good bow, so you should be an archer. And you could use the archer's glove. What about you guys? Where's my melee guy? There you go. I'm going to give you a grinding stone to help you out a little bit. Where's my other one? You already have one, and you could use one. Okay. That works. What do we have here? Climber, swimmer, smithing, fishers, hunter, carpenter. No, we don't need any of that. Keep going, guys. You're doing a fantastic job. Hi-ho, hi-ho. This is great. I mean, I love the fact that it's nice and relaxing. You just kind of sit here and watch your guys go to town, and they get so much faster as they progress through their skills. And that's kind of why I like to give them the mining skill right off the bat. I was told that some of you guys prefer to give them like a mix between all the skills that they have. I tend to favor mining quite a bit. I think that's like 90% of the game, the mining. The harvesting, the wood, chopping down the lumber, that's a pretty big part as well, especially early on. So I could see doing like half your guys with that and half with the mining. But at some point, it pretty much shifts over to just 90% mining, if not more. And, you know, if you have the other skills, yeah, it helps you out at the beginning, but not so much at the end. So it's to each their own on that one. But if I was recommending it to somebody who's just starting out, I would say to concentrate on the mining and pick one of the weapon skills, whether it's archers, mage, or fighters. Any of those, just pick one of them and have your dwarf concentrate on that. And then the third one can be whatever you feel like. You can make them a logger, you can make them a smithing, or a fisher, or a hunter. You know, whatever it is that you think that could, you know, help your gameplay. And I think that's kind of what they intended you to do, for the most part. I mean, I guess, like I said, some of you guys actually prefer to do it a different way, but it works really well for me this way. And well, maybe not really well. You guys watching are probably like, no, you die all the time. Yeah, this level was hard. Now that I got a foothold, my guys won't be dying nearly as much. But yeah, this level was so freaking hard to get it going. We'll leave that alone. We don't really want this guy to come over here, so I think we're going to hold off on cutting that side down at all. And just leave that nice little wall there to kind of separate us. And if we ever have to, we'll come back and get rid of it. But for now, I think leaving that there will probably be a pretty good idea. Now let's go back and look at our crafting stuff. Can we do anything with all the wood? Got 66 pieces. That's not too bad. What about this? Black column? What does it do? Anything? No, just interior decorating. What about this one? That one doesn't do anything either. But we're going to make it just so that we have some pieces to go around. Double click on it. And we'll make as many as we can. There we go. 16 of them. This is obviously going to level us up. We didn't really need as much stone as I thought we were going to use. We just have to have them make it real quick for us. What about up here? They're still trying to make that food. Man, they are one of the slowest people in making food. I probably don't have a cook, and that's why nobody's really dedicated to that job. I think I've gotten lucky on some of my other playthroughs where I just out of pure luck had all the skills necessary for, you know, day-to-day operations, and so I didn't really have to worry about people not doing what they should have been doing. Oh crap! These guys are getting hurt. Let's stop doing that. We'll take a little bit out of here. That portal is almost done with, so I don't think we're gonna lose too much damage there. They can't get up there, can they? Nope, they cannot. Okay, that's how we have to do it right there. You know, they still can't get up there. Okay, well that's a waste. We'll put a portal down somewhere else then. Let's do it right over. Do it right here. That works because we need some wood. Grab some wood. We'll kill these animals. And I kind of hate doing it, but we need them. We need the leather off of these guys. And for those of you who are not aware, these guys are the ones who drop the leather. These guys are the ones who drop the wool. And you can actually shear them once you put them in a little house, or that little, you know, gated community thing, almost the corral, whatever you want to call it. You can go in there and use those for a nice little resource boon. In fact, we have one in that we found inside. Where was it? The enemy's base. Here it is, right here, actually. And we can come in here and we can shear these guys. You can see you can cut it, kill it, or dig. I left it that way because they were in here. Now I don't know if you could trap these guys yourself and then have them put inside this little corral if they're not already put in there by the enemy, because I had actually found one of these earlier up here in this room that I turned into basically the room that spawns these where is it at? Here it is. That spawns these things so that I can always have enough leaves for me. I made it dark on purpose, but there was one in here at the very beginning. I think it was a, you know, 2 wide or something like that. I cut it down. I chopped it down thinking that I could get the pieces, take it back to my base, and put it somewhere in there. It doesn't work that way for these. When you destroy them, they're just destroyed. You just get the pieces off of it. So not quite as good in that regards, but what do we got over here? Ooh, we got a fighter's book. Warrior's book increases the damage inflicted by melee weaponry in close quarter combat. And we are definitely going to give our guys some of that. Let's see, where's our first fighter? You're already a warrior. What about you? You're a hunter and a warrior, that's right, and you're a warrior as well. Well, I guess I'll hold on to it, because when we get to level 12, we're going to get another guy, and yeah, I think I want to make that guy a warrior. It's nice later on in the game when you have a decent amount of dwarves to go around that some of them are at least warriors, because when you fight the guardians, the warriors seem to do the most damage, plus they're the ones who take the hits. And your guys in the back, they may be doing, you know, a fair bit of damage, and they may be able to sit back there kind of in safety and shoot it and, you know, cast spells and use health potions and things of that sort. But when I see those guys fighting that guy, they get hit so hard by the fire bolts and things of that sort, they don't really do enough damage to make up for it. Whereas the warriors will go up there and hit them once or twice before they're almost completely dead, and you'll see a noticeable difference in the life of the enemy just from those 2 hits. Whereas like 5 or 6 or even sometimes like 20 hits with an arrow, you still haven't seen any difference. So, like I said, it's just one of those things. Why are these guys walking? Did they use that portal already? I think they did. Yeah, they used it. Let's put a bigger portal in here. That should be good enough. I'm going through my power so quickly. And I'm not even getting to what I wanted to do. I wanted to mess around with the house. These guys are so slow. And this guy's still making my food. Why won't you go faster? Let's put this down. And they're really not going through the food very quickly, which is a good thing. Once I put the beer down, they're going to be going through that stuff so fast. I need to have a nice little stockpile kind of saved up. Otherwise, a large portion of my time is spent, you know, actually just trying to keep up with food. And it's a bit ridiculous. How close are they on the food? They're at 91%, so maybe 9 more pieces of food, and they should get there. This is 43% already, and then I can finally make some of these wooden towers. The wooden towers, I'm thinking, because if you look at the list, it's a long, long way off till we get to the point where we can do a Tesla tower. That is a very far, you know, that's almost to the very end. If you look at it, there's only 2 more. It used to be only 1 more. This little rifle over here on the end didn't used to be here, so it used to just get right here, and this would be the end of it. So yeah, this was almost at the end game. So I kind of want to do a little bit more with these wooden towers, because they do a decent amount of damage in some respects, I guess. I mean, it's actually pretty pathetic, the amount of damage those guys do, but it is automatic, and I do believe they repair themselves if you give them enough time in between fights and things of that sort. So if you can put them in a pretty good spot where they won't get hit, but yet they can still hit the enemy, you could sit over here and farm one of these things. Like these guys down here, they just keep spawning from these buildings right here. So if you could put it over here on the side and just kind of have it shooting down at them where they can't hit it back because they're melee guys and they just for whatever reason can't reach up here, you could sit here and just mine these little dudes. Of course, this would be a bad spot because I think it would attack the building, and that's kind of what you don't want to happen if you want to keep it up and keep producing more people. And, you know, they build these ladders too, so I'm pretty sure wherever you put it, they're going to be able to get in there. The Tesla Tower would probably be the best bet for that because they do so much more damage compared to the arrow thing that it could probably kill the enemies before they manage to build the ladder up to them. And then keep them dead long enough for, you know, maybe your dwarf can come in here every so often and clear up some of the ladders they spawned. Or even if they get to it, as long as there's only 1 or 2 at a time, it probably will win that fight every single time, and then repair in between the time it takes for this building to produce another one of them. Whoa, well, look at that guy. Holy crap, he's wearing like a headdress. Wow, he is an ugly little dude. You can see he's wearing a helmet that actually makes his head look a lot bigger. You can see the jaw down here, and then if you look really close inside, you'll see the eyeball on his jaw inside. So his head's really not that big. He's wearing like a giant football helmet almost with his headdress on. He looks like just one of these guys, but he has some little added stuff, and I think that's the Chinton armor that he has on there. And these guys are mining away. Nope, they stopped. They stopped mining. They're over here somewhere now. I wonder why they never bust through. Maybe they have it in their programming that just is not a thing. I kind of wish it was, though. That would definitely add to the difficulty factor. I can't believe I just said I want it to be more difficult than it already is, because this level is pretty freaking hard. Let's see. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna seal this off, and then we're gonna chop. Yeah, let's chop that down. I think that's gonna be nice. Oh yay, lag! Oh my god, I can't wait until I get my new computer. Now, for those of you who are wondering, I'm gonna list all the specs of the stuff that I'm trying to get. I'm not, you know, completely computer, you know, savvy. So if any of you guys are really like hardcore into computers, I could use a little bit of help finding a really good motherboard and CPU. The rest of the stuff I already have all picked out. I have the, you know, the tower that I'm going to put it in. I have the hard drives, the power supply, and all that other stuff. But I could use some help picking out the motherboard and CPU, and that's kind of what's holding my computer back on this one. Is it just doesn't have the ability to be upgraded any further than it already is. And that's, you know, when you get to that point, holy crap, that guy just jumped down that far. If somebody fell down this far in real life, oh, you're dead. Like, you're gonna break every bone in your body, or you're gonna be one of those lucky people who, you know, you hear stories about where they parachuted out of an airplane and their parachute didn't open and they somehow survived that. That is not common, but it does happen. So maybe these dwarves have really strong bones or something. Let's do this. We need to build some ladders, but I kind of want to wait until I get to the steel ladders, because somebody was telling me that they're so quick. They almost compete with the elevators in the sense that, you know, they move so fast when they're on them. I can't wait to see that. I think that's going to be a pretty sweet thing. We might need to make another one of these, otherwise he's going to be here all day long. There we go. This guy's finally finished up here. Now, what does that open up for me? We can do farming now, which will allow me to make beer at some point once we make the wheat. Where's the beer? How far away is the beer? Beer's pretty far away, so we could start doing the farming now. When we finally get to the beer, we should have a decent supply of wheat. And we could do the flour as well. We could finally do the farm fence and the magic forest spell, which is really nice. So let's do the mill first, because we got to do that. Actually, we can't. We got to do the stoneworking first, so we just have to wait for them to finish that. So we're kind of at a crossroads. We can't really do anything else. We need the sulfur. I don't know how far down that is, but we have yet to find it. I guess what we could do is start looking for that again. But every time we go down, we find another one of these camps. And so that's kind of what I'm afraid of that we're going to do is find more of those guys that we really just can't tackle right now. What is this over here? You know what? We're coming over here. Oh, nice. It's sealed off and everything. Oh, there's a beholder in here, too. Oh, yeah. We got 4 minutes left before the next... Yeah, we're gonna risk it. We're gonna come in here and we're gonna pop one of these things open, because the resources you can get out of these statues is friggin' amazing. But when you bust one of them open, remember, a bad guy comes out, and he's a pretty tough guy. What are we gonna get? What are we gonna get? Mithril armor. Mithril armor, please. Please give me some more mithril armor. Just a little bit. Oh, no. Okay, well, at least they didn't bust it open. We need to kill this guy before they bust it open, because the last thing we want, really, is for them to be fighting both at the same time. In fact... Oh, guys, I just had a wonderful idea. I just had an awesome idea. We're going to put some traps down, because why not? If we know they're going to spawn, if we know he's going to pop out of there, why not be ready for it? So yeah, we're going to put some traps down. Let's do this. All over the place. That way we can bust all these guys out and get the goodies. Get the goodies really, really quickly. Oh, this is a wonderful idea. Wow. I can't believe I was about to bust it open and not do this. There we go, guys. Now go back to work. Go put down the traps. And we can do it before the next wave comes. None of my guys should take too much damage. One of my guys is actually pretty low health. You need to go to sleep. And they keep falling down this way. I wish... You know, I might actually have to put a bridge down. I think I do have one. Let's see. Where are my bridges? Right there. Those are the suckiest bridges in the world. I don't want to put one of those down. We'll make one of these, even though we don't really need the resources, or I mean the research into it. We'll go ahead and make one of those regardless, just so that I can put that down. Now we have to wait for it to finish, though. Where are my guys? A little further down. There we go. Wow, they're doing that really quick. Okay, guys. Chop, chop. We'll go ahead and take out a few of them at the same time, because I think, again, the traps are really just going to make quick work of them. This may be a nightmare right here if I'm doing 3, but we'll see. I mean, this may be a bad thing, but come on, kill him. Get out of there. Oh, no, he died? He died? Oh, holy crap, no. Oh, my God, he was the guy with the gold armor on. Oh, dang it. What? Why? Why did you have to die? No. I feel like crying now. Oh my god. That sucked. And we really didn't even get that much good loot out of them. Like, we could have gotten so much better. And what are we getting out of these guys anyways? Come on, pick up my gold armor and take it back. And I need my other guy to spawn. And we have a wave incoming in a minute, so... That didn't go as smoothly as I was hoping it was going to go. Come on, walk over the traps. There you go. There you go. Now we're gonna put some more traps down. Oh, you guys, this is just beautiful. If you're ever gonna bust any of these things open, please just use traps. It saves you so much aggravation in the future. And my guys are still dying, even with the traps. So you can imagine how difficult this would be without them. Okay, put the portal down. Where you going, guy? Select dwarf. Control. Release. There you go. Reset it so he knows what's what now. Yeah. Here we go. Another one. Another one. Please be something good. Give me some mithril armor. Out of 5 of these things, or was there 6 of them? I think there was only 5, but we have to get mithril armor out of at least one of them. We got mithril and gold coins. I guess is better than nothing. There we go. Arrow, dude. Come on, let him walk. Let him walk. Oh my god, another one? Even with these traps, my guys are just falling at the waysides, killing these things. He does so much freaking damage. There we go. You were dead, punk. Oh, that sucks so bad, guys. I can't believe my guys are dying so quickly. And I had just got to the point where I thought maybe they might survive long enough that I can go ahead and put some books on them and give them skills, and they can start working on that and leveling up in that and everything else. And no, no, that is not the case at all. These guys are still incredibly weak when it comes to taking on enemies like this. I don't think... Yeah, I really don't. Even with armor on, even with the mithril armor, I don't think they will ever get to the point where they can come over here and kill these guys. These guys hit so hard. They're almost like the ball and chain guys on the other levels that I avoided like the plague because they were just so difficult. Come on, guys, you have so much in here you need to chop down. Where are all my guys anyways? They're either probably all resting or dead because I only have 6 left. Let's look at what's going on over here. How many guys are going to be here? Oh, look at this guy with the mohawk. Holy crap. I love the different looks on these guys. Look at this. Red little hair and the ponytail. What is this guy? This guy has green hair. Or is that yellow? It's like greenish yellow. The same thing with this guy with the pony, or not the ponytail, with the mohawk. I actually had a kid in one of my classes in high school that had the mohawk. And it was just like, what? Why would you do that? You know, I mean... How hard is that to style it every day? Like, that was sticking straight up. That's not natural unless you stuck your finger in like a light socket or something. You're not gonna get that natural, you know, pointiness to it. The only hairstyle that I ever had that was actually naturally pointy was a flat top. If it was cut just right, I didn't require any gel or anything along those lines. Dang it, these guys are over here. We need to put a portal and kill these guys. Come on. Oh, they're gonna bust through. Yeah, they're busting through. Yeah, there's no if, and, or buts about that. Here we go. Oh, no. Come on, kill him. There's no traps in here. There are no traps in my house. I need to fix that. I need to make that a little bit deeper so they stop cutting through that. We could put some traps maybe over here. We'll leave it right there for now. Come on. What's their comfort rating? 56, okay. What? Come on, guys. Where is everybody? Where are all my guys? These guys are still not dead. Oh, dang it. This is not going nearly as well as I hoped. So I got 2 guys here, 3 guys. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 guys out of 5. Where's my 5th guy? My 5th guy is right here. I guess I lost another one over here probably because I think we had 6 a minute ago. Where is that? Yeah, I guess they busted it open, and yeah, he killed him. Dang it. There's some good armor there. We need to come over here and pick that up as soon as possible. And this guy's still alive. I wonder how many hit points he has. You can see there's a trap on the ground right there. One of my dwarves was probably taking it over here to put it down, and he died with it on his back. If we can get him to come over here for some reason, there's a lot of traps. I mean, like, he just has to walk in this general area, but you can tell he wants to get to my base somehow. Oh, man, it sucks so bad, guys. It sucks so bad. Oh, come on. Where's my guys? Come on. Oh, no. There we go. Did they kill him? Oh, where did this beholder come from? Did he come in through the wave as well? I think he did. I think there was a beholder in that wave. We're going to have to chop that down, seal that back up. I'm going to have to... I hate to cut the room shorter than it is. I like it having 3 high. It definitely gives it a nice little feel to it. But I have to fix this somehow. And maybe I'll just have the house go around like I said before. Because this is not working. And, well, I guess it's kind of working for them to get in and out a little easier. Put that there. No, don't chop that down. Put that down. Oh, here they come, guys. They can sense my dudes, and they're coming down here. No, maybe not. They don't like going downstairs, maybe. I don't mind that too much. You guys got hit by all those traps. That's perfectly fine with me. Now, if you just walk over here, maybe a few more of you could die, but I'm thinking my guys are going to have to teleport up there and see if they can finish them off. But look how they have a lot of hit points. They're not really dead yet, and these 2 guys in the center are pretty rough guys. Yeah, you guys can go over there in the water. Yeah, fall in the water. There we go. Yeah, just stay over there because now you're stuck. You can't get in. And for whatever reason, because the water, I guess, is just a tad bit too high and they can't touch it, they won't dig into the ground. Like, they won't do that. So that's another benefit to having water inside places on the outside of your buildings is they just won't bust through. Now, if he could stand on top of this thing right here, actually, this guy's tall enough to do it. He might decide to come over here and bust through this at some point, but... Oh, man. Where's my guys? Did they go over there? I bet they went over here to try to get their gear back. Yep, they sure did. Okay, I need to put another portal down. And they killed him. At the very least, they killed him. And I think we're going to go ahead and end the episode here, guys. Again, if you enjoy these episodes, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe. Definitely helps grow the channel, and I greatly appreciate it. Also, make sure to leave those comments down below. I would love to hear your ideas on what you want me to do in the next mission. Do you want me to go off exploring a little bit more? Do you want me to do a little bit more with our house? Now that we actually have the ability to do it, now that we've gotten to the expert construction, and fairly soon here to advanced decorating and things of that sort. If you want to see me go off and you know, kill some more of these farm areas, we got like 4 of them on the map. We got one right here. We got another one up here, and I think we have what, 2 more on this side. Yeah, there's another one deep down here, and then of course we have the dragon, which I'm actually kind of leaning towards the belief that this dragon might be one of the guardians. because he's so incredibly difficult. I came in here and tried killing him a couple times already, and as you can see, wasn't very successful down here in the bottom where all the gear is. He's a rough guy, and because he flies around, it's really hard for my dwarfs to hit him unless they're ranged as well. And last time I came down here, they just didn't have enough damage with their bows, and they were dying way too quickly. So I think the next time I come in here and try them, I want to have at least a few health potions, maybe something else like scaffolding that I can just fill this entire area with, and no matter where he goes, my guys can follow and kill him. But that's a lot of scaffolding, and I really don't want to make that much because it's really expensive on the wood, and I have a lot of other stuff I want to make the wood out of. So again, guys, thanks for watching, and I will catch you next time.